Okay, let's dive in. So if you've gotten past writing, basic HTML and CSS pages and you're wondering what's next, you're ready for professional front end.
Exactly. And it's a completely different world now.
We're here to find those shortcuts, right? The real aha moments in how modern web applications are actually built.
Yeah, and the core of it is this huge foundational shift. We're not building static documents anymore. We're building complex interactive apps.
And that means the old page-by-page model is just gone.
It had to be. Everything now is about speed, resilience, and what we call component-based architecture. Modularity is key.
Right, the component-based architecture. That's everything. It means your UI elements, like, say, a navigation bar or even just a button, they're their own little self-contained things. And the payoff there is huge, right? If you have a bug, you can just isolate that one component instead of, tearing the whole app apart to find it.
Precisely. You debug one small piece. And there are really three major frameworks that drive this whole way of thinking. You've got React.js, which is just everywhere.
The most popular, for sure.
Then there's Angular, which is more of a full-featured, structured solution, great for huge enterprise apps.
And Vue.js.
And Vue.js, which is super lightweight and really easy to get started with. It's giving the bigger ones a real run for their money on a lot of projects.
So we have the architecture, but how do we make it fast and, well, not ugly? When we talk about styling, we're way beyond just plain CSS now.
Oh, yeah. You have to be. People lean heavily on CSS frameworks now, especially Tailwind CSS.
Tailwind is everywhere.
It's exploded because it gives you these tiny, single-purpose utility classes. You can build a whole design without ever really leaving your HTML. It's all about speed and consistency.
But what about the preprocessors, like Sass?
They're still vital. Sass and Less let you use programming features like variables and logic right inside your CSS. For huge projects with massive style sheets, it's pretty much essential.
Okay, so you have all these components, all these styles. How do you get them all to the browser efficiently? That's where build tools come in, right?
Absolutely. This is the magic layer. Tools like Webpack or, more recently, Vite, their main job is bundling and optimization.
Bundling. So they just pack everything up.
They take your thousands of little files, JavaScript, images, everything, and package them into the smallest, most efficient payload possible for the browser. It's mandatory for performance.
And that performance for the user, that just means speed.
Speed is the ultimate feature. It's non-negotiable. A slow site loses users, it ranks worse in search engines.
So what are the best practices there?
Well, these tools help you do things like minify your code, optimize your images, and use lazy loading, so the user only downloads what they need to see right away.
That makes sense. Now, optimizing code is one thing, but what about when you have a whole team of people trying to write that code at the same time?
Now you're talking about the professional essentials. If you want to be job ready, you have to know version control, period. Specifically Git and GitHub.
The safety net.
It's Control-Z for your entire code base. It tracks every change, lets dozens of people work at once, and lets you roll back instantly if something breaks. It's the backbone of any collaborative project.
And finally, there's something that can't be an afterthought. Accessibility, or A11Y.
Yeah, this is a core responsibility, not an option. We have to build things that everyone can use.
So what does that mean in practice?
It means using semantic HTML, so a machine knows a button is a button. It means having proper color contrast and making sure someone can navigate your entire site with just a keyboard or a screen reader.
You build it right once, and everyone can use it.
Exactly.
So that's the landscape then, a mix of powerful architecture, smart tools, and a real focus on the user experience.
It is. And that shift to components, it just fundamentally changed how long it takes to build things.
So I guess the final thought to leave with is this. As these component libraries get bigger and more complex, how do teams keep that design consistent and avoid just bloating their apps with too many components? How do you keep the flexibility that made this whole thing so powerful to begin with?